G'day Cephalon Collective and welcome to the week in Warframe news for the week ending 4th of August 2019. I'm Cephalon Greg. It's been a pretty good week for news actually, so let's just get straight into it. First up, the update that includes the Quacks Collection hit PS4 and Xbox early in the week. Go grab that Quacks. Not only is it an interesting weapon, it's actually quite good. Next up, everyone's favourite UI developer, Pablo, jumped onto Twitter to share some info. In his post, he showed off some changes coming to the Riven Reroll screen, which will now also show players the stats of any applicable items that they have in their inventory, so there's no more need to go back and forth between your arsenal and your mod station. And next up, in a quick but very welcome update, the Wukong Deluxe skin has hit PC, and have a look at that. What a beauty. Not to be left out by the update fun and shenanigans, the Nintendo Switch received its update later in the week. This was very similar to the one that the PS4 and Xbox received, but it also received some Tenogen that the Switch was still missing, as well as some performance improvements that were specific to that platform. Nice. And just before the weekend, DE announced the release of the latest episode of their Deconstructing Podcast, this time with some of the game dev team, discussing Railjack and the Tenno Live demo. Probably not one to miss. And for 2 pieces of in-game info, this weekend is a double credit weekend, just as DE promised in last week's dev stream. So get on out there and farm some index while you can, or grab a taxi if you know someone else that can carry you there. But note that this ends strictly on August 6th US time. Lastly, the Dog Days Tactical Alert event is on now until August 12th. It's fun for a little while, but it certainly gets old. That said, there are some pretty good rewards. Definitely recommend you try it out for a break from the usual routine, and keep an eye out for episode 55 of Cephalon Squared podcast this week, as we have a good long chat about this event, what we do and don't like about it, and where we hope it goes next. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the news, so let's thank our patrons. These people help produce the podcast, website, YouTube and Twitch content, etc, 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 and just in general keep us going. We really can't do all of this without you. If you'd like to help support us, head on over to cephalonsquared.com/support and see what options are available to you. Of course, all we really hope is that you'll enjoy, like and share our content. Thanks for listening, as always, and we'll see you next week for more Week in Warframe.